These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with those top stories right now from ABC15 Arizona. In America Votes, we are learning the unofficial results of a special election for Arizona's House seat in Congressional District 7. That district includes much of southern Arizona, as well as parts of Avondale, Goodyear, and Tualatin. It does appear Democrat Adelita Grijalva will succeed her late father in Congress. The AP calling the race within 10 minutes of results posting. Grijalva promising to focus on the economy on Capitol Hill.
Lowering costs for working people by repealing Trump's unilateral authority to impose tariffs that are driving up costs on everything.
Republican Daniel Gutierrez conceded the election to Grijalva last night.
He always treated people with kindness and was inclusive. And so I think we need more of that in this world.
Remembering Preston Lord on what would have been his 18th birthday. The teen was beaten at a Halloween party in 2023 and later died. And since then, discussions surrounding teen violence have led to changes in state law, local ordinances, and among police to reach teens and stop the violence.
When it comes to car maintenance and repair, consumers are getting no slack these days. With prices on parts and labor continuing to rise, a lot of drivers say they could no longer afford a big repair. Judy Johnston's car has an oil leak, but she says she's passing on a pricey repair.
It's too much, way too much.
In a recent survey by Finance Buzz, more than half of drivers say they'd be unable to pay for a $1,000 repair. That's a dangerous gap when the average repair is $838, according to Kelley Blue Book.
A mildly bumped into front end, you can have a $3,500 estimate on it.
Once a cheap and easy fix, auto mechanic Russell Brumley filled us in on the cost of a bumper repair.
A lot of sensors and wiring goes in the bumper.
The bumper itself,
Get up into the over $1,000 range, very easy.
now add in the sensors.
Some blind spot sensors, I had one on one particular vehicle, was $1,600.
Fred Padgett with Bosch Automotive Aftermarket says you might be able to save by purchasing parts yourself, but Padgett warns against buying cheap aftermarket parts. He suggests original equipment manufacturer parts, which are meant to be identical to what the car came with.
Because then you know that that part you're buying is the same quality as the part that came on the car when it was built.
To save on car repairs, ask your shop about coupons or discounts. Use an auto parts store for something like a battery replacement. And don't skip regular maintenance. With a little help from YouTube, Padgett says some routine maintenance can be done at home, like oil changes and changing your transmission fluid. Brumley says his shop is seeing higher prices.
And parts sometimes get hard to get a hold of.
So handle repairs before they snowball into something worse, so you don't waste your money. John Matteries, Scripps News Group.
Sometimes it's the little things that can make a huge difference in someone's life by donating a bike. It just might be that one thing that a person needs to get to where they want to be.
She had been coming to Project Connect. I think it was like her third one. She finally won the bike, and we all just cheered. We knew that she'd been wanting to win, and we were just so excited for her. Well, we found out 3 months later that that was actually the catalyst to her getting housed. She started riding her bike to work. She wasn't late anymore. She was able to keep the job. And through that, she was able to save enough money, got herself an apartment. I mean, it's just like, are you kidding me? All of this on a bike?
And you can become a part of positive change in your community. We will be out at Earnhardt Hyundai Santan all day collecting bikes for those who need them. You can stop by any Earnhardt location too, or you can make a monetary donation by going to abc15.com/bike.
With your most accurate forecast on this hump day, I'm meteorologist Jorge Torres. We're talking about near record heat here in late September in the valley, with temperatures starting off this morning in the upper 80s, 101 at midday. And look at the forecast, calling for a high this afternoon of 107. That is 1 degree below the record, the all-time record of 108 that was set back just last year in 2024. Northern Arizona today will keep highs in the mid-70s, even 90s as far north as areas like Sedona and also Kingman, 94 degrees. Farther to the west there in Mojave County, highs between 103 to 105. So the heat risk for today and also for tomorrow, primarily in central and southern Arizona, will be in that moderate to major heat risk. So limit your time outside during the hottest time of the day, which is from about 11 in the morning until 5. And of course, stay hydrated whenever possible. But cooler days are ahead. Beginning Friday and this weekend, we go into the upper 80s with very promising storm chances here in the valley. Same in the high country with highs in the 70s through Thursday and the 60s beginning on Friday.
For the latest headlines, weather and traffic, head on over to abc15.com or you can download the free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.